Well, I want to talk about how to start your kids in the Youngevity business. We're looking for kids as soon as they're born to be involved in this business. You can do this for them as soon as their ears are born. The rest of their body's not even born yet. You can give them a name. You know what gender they are. Get them a social security number and get them in the Youngevity business. And by the time they're 16 years old, they'll be able to pay for their own car. They'll be able to pay for their schooling, so they won't need to get student loans and be burdened and yoked with that. And really, we want to get all the tax breaks that the rich guys get, right? We don't want to take away the tax breaks from the rich guys. We do not want the rich guys to pay taxes. We don't want to pay taxes. And so that's why we revolted against England. They were taxing us without representation. Right now, it looks like we're getting taxed without representation now. And so basically, what we have to do is pay attention to the existing laws. When you get the book Wall Street for Kids from your Youngevity associate, get the book Wall Street for Kids. It'll tell you how to set up a legal business plan. It's a legal document which allows you as the business owner of your Youngevity business, even starting at the first step level where it's a $25 one-time fee for 2,000 generations. You'll never have it. It's a willable asset. Your Youngevity business is a willable asset. You never have to pay the $25 again. You can go to Walmart and Costco. You got to have the Costco, you get a yearly fee. Sam's Club, you get a yearly fee you have to renew. With Youngevity, with our business, a one-time $25 fee, that's it. You go 10,000 generations and keep sending this very valuable asset, your Youngevity business, on to the next generations. Well, Wall Street for Kids tells you how to maximize your benefits from existing tax laws. Employees do not get tax benefits. I'll repeat that. There's no tax benefits for employees. So anybody who does not own a business in America is a fool, because you get all the tax breaks when you own a business, even a $25 business like Youngevity. What you want to do, get the book Wall Street for Kids and learn how to be profitable. Obviously, that's where you want to go. You want to be profitable. You want to have income streams. But also, you want tax benefits. You want to be able to get back most of or all of your withholdings the government takes out from your paycheck. Otherwise, the government does silly things with your money. Wouldn't you rather determine what you're going to do with that money for your family? So what you do is get your business plan, and you learn how to install things that you want to give your dependents as benefits. Obviously, they want to come in as a Youngevity customer or Youngevity associate as business, even at the beginning stage, $25, regardless of their age. And then in your business plan, you say, okay, here's what I want to give as benefits to my dependents. And this is all written down in a legal document. I want my and their monthly fees for their health insurance to be a benefit from Youngevity business to them. I want their monthly premiums and fees for their life insurance to be paid for. I want their health club membership fees. They go and exercise every week. I want those membership fees to be a benefit and be able to be written off. I want to have their supplements paid for, and my own supplements paid for. Well, you say, okay, well, that's wonderful, Wallach, but I just started. My first check from Youngevity was $12.92. No problem. You're paying those things anyway out of your own pocket. So what you do is you write a note as loaning this money every month to your Youngevity business, and your Youngevity business is able then to pay these monthly premiums and fees out of your business checking account, so it's tracked properly, and it becomes a deductible item. Also, your office space. Let's say you're using 10% of your home under your roof as office space, and let's say for easy math, your mortgage or your rent or your lease is $1,000 a month, and so 10% is $100 times 12 is $1,200 a month is deductible there. The same 10% is be able to be deductible from your utilities in that household. Same thing for your homeowners or renters insurance. 10% of that, the monthly premiums are deductible. And so you're looking at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 you're going to get as legitimate tax deductions, depending on how vigorous you are, depending on how legitimately you're working your Youngevity business. And the more expenses you incur, the more tax deductions you get, including travel, airfares, gasoline, rental cars, hotels, food, entrance fees, or fees when you go to events and things like that are all legitimately tax deductible. When you buy books, when you buy tools, you buy samples you're going to hand out, these things are tax deductible. And so you can actually get thousands of dollars worth of legitimate tax deductions every month or every year and get back most of or all of your withholdings. Plus, you can go for significant periods of time paying minimal taxes, and sometimes it means no taxes, depending on how vigorous you are in spending your time and energy building your Youngevity business. So again, I urge you to get a hold of the book Wall Street for Kids. It doesn't hurt to get that trilogy of books along with it, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, aromatherapy oils. And don't forget our Vimeo account, vimeo.com/Youngevity, vimeo.com/Youngevity, and get all your people on this thing. Gives you the compensation plan, how it works, and great speeches, including mine. And you'll build your Youngevity business and be profitable. Well, we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk about antidepressants today, as I have a story that came from Natural News, headlined, Medical Journal openly admits 50% of people on antidepressants don't even have depression. Say half of people taking antidepressants aren't suffering from depression, according to this study that was conducted by researchers from McGill University in Montreal, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Said people have been prescribed drugs for, quote, off-label uses not approved by drug regulatory agencies, and these uses have never been proven safe or effective. This coming from author Jenna Wong, says it's an interesting phenomenon. We had heard that at the scientific community there was a suspicion among doctors that physicians were commonly prescribing antidepressants for uses other than depression. Also found that major classes of antidepressants, there were increasing prescribing trend over time. They say researchers reviewed over 10 years of antidepressant prescription records containing data for more than 100,000 prescriptions written by approximately 160 doctors for nearly 20,000 patients, analyzed the trends of prescribing for every antidepressant class except for monoamine oxidase inhibitors, which are almost never prescribed for as antidepressants. Found that only 55% of the prescriptions were actually written for depression. The other 45% were written for anxiety at 18.5%, insomnia 10%, pain 6%, panic disorders 4%, and a slew of conditions that are off-label, including ADHD, digestive disorders, eating disorders, migraine, and vasomotor menopause symptoms. And they say 29% of the antidepressant prescriptions were written for the use of as off-label, and for a particular drug, fully 66% of the prescriptions were written for other than depression and were off-label. They say, if nothing else, the study shows that the rates of antidepressant prescriptions are not a good indicator of the rate in which depression is being diagnosed or treated. And they say, Wong noted that the off-label uses have never been proven effective and may also carry a risk of unknown side effects. And she goes on to say it raises a question of why they're prescribing them. I'm thinking that most likely it is the cha-ching factor, as doctors get kickbacks from the drug companies, and they also get the office visits and all kinds of other perks in prescribing these drugs. I thought it interesting because these are the same drugs that a lot of these mass shooting people were on, and you have to wonder, were they actually depressed or were they just given these drugs and now they have the side effect of suicide and homicide?
Yeah, and here's why. Most medical doctors, being, what should I say, ignorant of these particular class of drugs, think they're innocuous. When they get a patient who has complaints, they keep coming back, they run their battery of tests, they can't find anything wrong, and so they think this person has an emotional problem, they're depressed, so they give them these antidepressant drugs, kind of like hoping it's going to give them a placebo effect. They're going to feel better just because they're getting the medicine from the doctor kind of thing. And that's why most of these off-label and unnecessary prescriptions for antidepressant drugs are given out, because the doctor doesn't know what to do with the patient, and they're pain in the rear end for the doctor. It takes too much time. He's not able to really get his arms around what the patient's problem is, and so he says, I'm just going to write you a prescription here, give that a try, I'll see you in a month. And that's how that happens. And, of course, as you point out, in most of these antidepressant drugs, one of the major side effects is death and suicide and somebody doing terrible things to other people, getting aggressive, as sometimes we'll call it. And so we see this with this broad word depression, including PTSD. All these kids coming home from the war zones, they have depression, a.k.a. PTSD, manic depression. They put them on these antidepressant drugs and they commit suicide, which is a side effect of the drug. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Okay, let's head to Texas. And Beth, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Beth, you're on the air.
Hello, Dr. Wallach. It's nice to talk to you.
Thank you. Good to talk to you. Thank you. You're breaking up pretty badly here, Beth. I don't know if you're on speakerphone or what, but you're breaking up.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyway, I'm calling about a friend of mine, actually my husband's friend, but a friend of ours, who has acoustic neuroma. He says he's addicted to sugar, and he has a plate at C5 and 6.
Okay, so he had a neck injury or neck surgery. Okay, and he's sugar addicted. Does he have diabetes or anything like that?
No, he doesn't have anything. He's not on any other medication.
Okay, so his main complaints are acoustic neuroma, which he's probably got tinnitus or ringing in the ears, that sort of thing. Great. Does he have any hearing loss?
Yes, sir, he does have that, and they want to do surgery.
Okay, and of course the answer to that is no.
Right.
All right, because then they'll just give him a hearing aid. What did he have his neck surgery for? Did he have degenerative disc disease, or did he get a whiplash or fractured neck, or what?
I don't know.
Okay. How much does he weigh, and how tall is he? Hello?
Yeah, he's not overweight at all. But I
don't care. Okay, how tall is he?
How tall is he? He's 5'11". He's probably about 180.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this is a Char thing. You there, Charmaine?
I'm here.
Okay, he's essentially got tinnitus, ringing in the ears,
Yep.
slowly losing some hearing, sugar kind of cravings, hearing loss, and he's had some kind of neck surgery. All right, what would you do for this guy, 180 pounds?
Well, personally, first of all, get him on a gluten-free diet, and then get him 2 healthy bone and joint packs, and add a bottle of sweeties just for the heck of it.
Okay, you're exactly right. Off all the bad foods, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, and no gluten, no wheat, butter, and oats, maximize absorption, and 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month. Full dose everything twice a day, except for the glucogel. He can have 5 3 times a day, 15 a day. There's 2 bottles of sweeties, so he could take 3 twice a day. And for the hearing loss, there's going to be 1 bottle of the CM cream come with each of the healthy bone and joint packs. Put about a half a teaspoon down in each ear when he wakes up in the morning with a Q-tip like he's trying to get wax out of his ears. Call us in 2 weeks and let us know how he's doing. He can start the diet now. Call us in 2 weeks after he gets the supplements. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
Let's head to Dallas, Texas. And Lexi, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Lexi, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I spoke with you yesterday as well. I'm calling about a friend. Yesterday you spoke to me about a friend who has chronic lymphocytic leukemia, and you said you were going to go in more depth about her.
Okay, and remind me how much she weighs? How much does she weigh?
200 pounds.
Okay, and how tall is she?
She's 5'8".
Okay. Yes, I'd like to see her lose about 30 pounds, 30, 35, 40 pounds maybe. And at any rate, does she have any other issues?
Yes,
diabetes, arthritis?
Hypothyroidism and acid reflux.
Okay, yeah, I remember the case now. Okay, hypothyroidism. Mm-hmm. Okay, Charmaine, you know the story on low thyroid. You know the story on reflux. And, there's this famous study on one mineral from New York School of Medicine dealing with leukemia. Right. And so what would you do for this? And she's got a weight problem here. What would you do for this lady,
Well, I'd get her on 2 healthy brain and heart packs.
Okay, perfect.
And for the acid reflux, she needs the ultimate enzymes. And she also needs to get on a gluten-free diet.
The ultimate enzymes, I'd have her take 2, say 2 minutes before each meal with a couple ounces of water. What would you do for the low thyroid?
I would give her the Ocean's Gold.
Okay, yeah, 3 of those twice a day. It's 2 bottles a month. For the sea cucumber that's in there, it's just legendary for supporting the thyroid gland. All the other trace minerals and grasses and herbs and things that come out of the ocean. Great way to give the thyroid what it's looking for. And what would you give her for losing the 30, 40 pounds?
I'd give her the ASAP.
ASAP, as slim as possible, as soon as possible. Drop her full under her tongue, 30 minutes for each meal. And, of course, leave it absorb through the oral tissues. Don't let her swallow it. It won't hurt her if she swallows it, but she won't get maximum benefit. After a couple of days, she should start losing a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And do you remember that trace mineral that actually in New York, they did a wonderful study, a double-blind study on people with leukemia, a particular type of leukemia. And it was they just gave one trace mineral.
It's in our mineral products. It's called arsenic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in arsenic. Yes, arsenic. And we've known it to be an essential nutrient since 1947. That's why the EPA never says, we're working towards an arsenic-free world. You can't, because it's an essential nutrient in small amounts. Well, in this study, anybody can Google it, arsenic and leukemia. This is from the medical school and the University of New York City. And it came out, I think, in 2011, I think. Big study. Give us a call in 2 weeks, Lexi. Let us know how your friend is doing. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. And, of course, when you get on your 90 essential nutrients, you get on the ASAP, you're going to lose about a half a pound, 2 pounds a day. And the magic here is you'll never gain the weight back. That's because being overweight and obese has nothing to do with lack of exercise or eating too much. It's actually the results of a deficiency of nutrients. Get the book Hell's Kitchen from your Youngevity associate and ask for a free copy of the CD by the same title, Hell's Kitchen. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to New York. And Ken, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Ken, you're on the air.
Hello, Doc. Ken Anderson. I'm calling for another Ken in Pittsburgh, and he's got a problem of his own, and he's also very concerned about his mother, Betty, who's...
okay, let's go with him. Okay, let's go with him
first. Okay, Ken drives a delivery truck, so he couldn't get on today. He was very busy, and he's age 60, weighs 175, he's 5'10". He had a virus about a year ago, the child brought it to his wife, and his wife brought it home. She works with children, and it left him with some, he thinks that causes intestinal and stomach problems. He's got a lot of pain and digestive problems. He's got a very low white blood count.
I'm sorry. Okay, I missed that.
He has a very low white blood count.
Ken, stop. I heard intestinal and stomach problems, then you went blank there for a minute, and I missed what you said.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I got intestinal and stomach problems, and then I missed what you said after that.
Okay, white blood cell count is low.
Okay.
And he has, his muscles do bother him when he has to lift packages and all that. So he feels like he gets beat up during the daytime working.
Okay, muscle soreness. Okay, now, does he have any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or any respiratory things like a chronic cough or asthma or bronchitis or anything like that?
He didn't, when I asked him, he didn't have any.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say no.
Okay, but the intestinal problems, does he have just pain in his guts, or does he have a recognizable constipation or diarrhea? Did he have his appendix out? Anything like that?
He doesn't have constipation or diarrhea at this point.
But he has gut pain.
But yes.
Okay.
He is gone. He went gluten-free. You heard your radio show. He went gluten-free, but he still has this problem.
Okay. Is his spouse gluten-free?
Probably not.
Okay, well then he's not gluten-free.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Charmaine, what would you do for Ken's friend, 175 pounds, 5'10", 60 years old, has gut pain, his muscles are painful, his white blood cell count is low?
Well, I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, but then I'd also give him glucogel.
Okay,
And
very good.
Yeah.
What would you do for the intestinal and the stomach stuff?
Well, it could be just he needs enzymes. I don't know. But he.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so let's go with that. So Char's exactly correct. I'd give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs, 1 full dose of everything twice a day. Get him 2 large bottles of glucogel so he can have 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. And then for the gastrointestinal stuff, Char said I'd go ahead and give him 2 of the ultimate enzymes, say 2 to 5 minutes for each meal, a couple ounces of water. And also, what would you give him for probiotics, Char?
He could take the root beer belly or the chocolate.
There you go. Root beer belly or the triple treat chocolate has probiotics in it. You take those, a couple of those each twice a day. And then here, let's see here. I think that would cover it. And the low white blood count, that can be because he has osteoporosis, which would explain some of the problems he's having. And, of course, when that happens, the bone matrix begins to fill in the bone marrow cavity and squeezes the cells that make platelets and white blood cells and red blood cells. So this is oftentimes, it could be called myelofibrosis or myelosclerosis, where it's this connective tissue filling in the bone marrow cavity and squeezing out the cells that make white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. And so Char's exactly right on. And he's got to really have a family meeting here and get everybody on the rails of being gluten-free, and then call us 2 weeks after he starts the supplement program. He can start the diet immediately. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Ren, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Ren, you're on the air.
Hey, Dr. Wallach, how are you?
Okay. How can we help you today?
Oh, great. My friend, Donnie, she has been just diagnosed with a weak heart, which is only pumping 34%, and that's the pumping rate, and irregular heartbeat from chemo, they said. So, and they want to do a shock treatment for her heart, for the irregular heartbeat, and they want to do an endoscopy to check for blood clots in her heart. So she's not keen on that, but she wants to know whether things can strengthen.
How much does she weigh? How much does she weigh, and how tall is she?
She's 5'4", and she is about 135 to 145 pounds.
Okay. Now, did they give her a weak heart a diagnosis and the irregular heartbeat? Did they say she had atrial fibrillation or anything like that?
No, they drained some water from the heart before.
Okay, from the sac surrounding the heart, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Charmaine, this is a Char thing. She's got an irregular heartbeat, and they want to do all these catheterizations and do all kinds of invasive things, which I would say no to, absolutely no surgery, no invasive things. What would you do first, Char, for a 135-pound woman here?
I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, but I'd also give her glucogel, and I'd give her the de-stress in case it's congestive heart failure.
Okay, let's go with that. Oh, very good, Char. A+ there, because they've removed fluid from the sac around her heart. So basically, Char's exactly correct, Ren. You need to get her off all the bad foods, the fried foods, the processed meats, the oils, and the gluten, no wheat, butter, and oats, no carbonated drinks of any kind, even ones you think of as being benign. But also give her, Char said, 1 healthy brain and heart pack, get an extra bottle of selenium, so you can have 6 of those a day, divide everything else up, half at breakfast, half at dinner. And also get her 2 bottles of the glucogel, so you can have 15 a day, 5 at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, in case, and you may ask her if she shrunk any, because oftentimes it's irregular heartbeat and heart palpitations and fast heart rate and that sort of thing can be caused by squeezing of the spinal nerves that come out from between the first 4 thoracic vertebrae. by degenerative disc disease. You might ask her if she shrunk any since she was 20 years old. And let's see here. Also, the de-stress capsules, exactly right. In case there's some congestive heart failure there, I throw in the de-stress capsules, 3 of those twice a day. And it wouldn't hurt to give her the ultimate daily classic tablets, 3 of those twice a day, 2 bottles a month for circulation through the heart muscle itself. That kind of covers pretty much all of the possibilities from anything going on in the cardiovascular system, whether it's from the back, squeezing the nerves to control the rate and rhythm, and or anything going on with the heart muscle itself. Congestive heart failure, which can be a deficiency of a single vitamin, cardiomyopathy heart disease, a deficiency of a single mineral, and so on. And so let's start there. Give us a call every couple of weeks. She can start the diet immediately and call us 2 weeks after she started on the supplement program or anytime she goes to the doctor. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Illinois. And Tammy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Tammy,
Hi,
you're on the
Dr.
air.
Wallach.
Hi.
Hi there. Okay, so I am I'm a new Youngevity user, and I noticed on your website that you have pet products, and I have a 14-year-old cat. She's hyperthyroid, and she's been on Tapazole. I think that's the generic.
Okay, we got to run to one of these message moments here, Tammy, so hang on. We'll be back with you after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity, 9 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to Illinois and Tammy. How much does this cat weigh?
12 pounds.
Okay.
And I mentioned if I could, her... Oh, go ahead.
You're breaking up. So I don't know if you're moving around or if you're turning your face away from the phone or something.
Is this better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So her other symptoms are she's on Tapazole, methimazole, or whatever the hyperthyroid medicine is, 10 milligrams. Her other symptoms are increased thirst, so she drinks a lot and therefore urinates more. She has I think it's because of the medication, she has almost continual constipation and discomfort while trying to have a bowel movement. But her most recent symptoms that have concerned me have been increased respiration, like her breathing rate has increased, and it could be because of the heat. That's what my vet said after an examination.
Okay, well, let's stop there. That'll give me plenty of work with here. So we have hyperthyroidism. We have increased thirst, which could be a sign of prediabetes or diabetes. Okay. She's got constipation. And what could be causing the constipation?
Gluten-free diet. Too much gluten in the food.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you want to read the labels on the cat food here, Tammy. Make sure there's no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats in the cat food. This can cause a constipation. That's one of the symptoms of a gluten intolerance. And so what would you give this 12-pound cat here, Shar, as a supplement program?
Well, first I'd give it Arthrodex, I would, and then I would break up a Sweeties tablet into probably 4 sections and give her a fourth of it every day with her food.
Okay, well, the Sweeties, of course, is a capsule. So you dump it out in a dish and take a butter knife and make 4 eyeball equal piles and give that cat one of those piles, 1/4 of a capsule of Sweeties, as Shar said, per day. And then it could be in a little bit of milk or put it on her food, but make sure you're not getting any wheat, barley, rye, or oats. And so the thirst could be kidney problems or it could be diabetes. And then let's see here, the rapid breathing, again, could be from the heat. It could also be from almost an asthma-like condition, which would go along with the constipation and the gluten intolerance. And what would you do for the thyroid here, Shar?
I would grind up Ocean's Gold and give her probably a quarter a day. Ocean's Gold.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and just give her half of one tablet. It's pretty innocuous. I'd give her half of a tablet at breakfast and a half a tablet in the evening, grind it up or plop it down her throat. That's going to support healthy thyroid function. And at 12 pounds, I'd go ahead and give a half a scoop of the Arthrodex every day. Don't forget, what would you offer this cat, Charmaine, for the omega-3s?
I would squeeze the EFA Plus into her food because it's got fish oil in it. She'll love it.
She'll love it. Yep. I'd go ahead and just squeeze. Since she has respiratory things going on, I'd give her 2 of the EFA Pluses. As Char said, puncture them and squeeze the juice. It comes out of the capsule into the food. But read the label. Make sure there's no gluten in the house. You can't eat gluten either. Otherwise, it will impact the cat. Okay. How much time we have here, Doug?
You got about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. I want to remind everybody, my newest best-selling book out of Amazon is Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. Contact your Youngevity associate. Hey, I need to know more about Youngevity and how I can help my family be healthier and live longer. I need that book, Epigenetics by Dr. Wallach, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, so I can be really up to date and know how to maximize our genetic potential in our family for health, for longevity, fending off disease, and making good decisions. Please contact your Youngevity associate today, and you'll be glad you did. Thank you so much, Char. Super job as usual, A+. And thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual, A+. And thank you, everybody. Great testimonies and questions. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions that will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
We've all heard the term baby boomer referring to those born from 1946 to 1964. There are an estimated 80 million baby boomers, with the first wave hitting the Social Security and Medicare systems in recent years, with more to follow. Many healthcare experts are predicting epidemics of Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cancer among this group. However, these impending epidemics can be averted, as there is a new group emerging. This group we call the baby bloomers, because despite their chronological age, they are still physically fit, active, working, and playing. They've heard Dr. Wallach's message regarding diet, lifestyle, and nutritional supplementation. So while many around them diminish in health and vitality, they are blossoming and blooming into vibrant, healthy, on-the-go people. Wouldn't you rather be a Youngevity baby bloomer? If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. We've all heard the term baby boomer referring to those born from 1946 to 1964. There are an estimated 80 million baby boomers, with the first wave hitting the Social Security and Medicare systems in recent years, with more to follow. Many healthcare experts are predicting epidemics of Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cancer among this group. However, these impending epidemics can be averted, as there is a new group emerging. This group we call the baby bloomers, because despite their chronological age, they are still physically fit, active, working, and playing. They've heard Dr. Wallach's message regarding diet, lifestyle, and nutritional supplementation. So while many around them diminish in health and vitality, they are blossoming and blooming into vibrant, healthy, on-the-go people. Wouldn't you rather be a Youngevity baby bloomer? If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. We've all heard the term baby boomer referring to those born from 1946 to 1964. There are an estimated 80 million baby boomers, with the first wave hitting the Social Security and Medicare systems in recent years, with more to follow. Many healthcare experts are predicting epidemics of Alzheimer's, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cancer among this group. However, these impending epidemics can be averted, as there is a new group emerging. This group we call the baby bloomers, because despite their chronological age, they are still physically fit, active, working, and playing. They've heard Dr. Wallach's message regarding diet, lifestyle, and nutritional supplementation. So while many around them diminish in health and vitality, they are blossoming and blooming into vibrant, healthy, on-the-go people. Wouldn't you rather be a Youngevity baby bloomer? If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
With increasing rates of osteoporosis, it's becoming more and more evident that most Americans have low blood levels of calcium. Some would say,
I get all the calcium I need from dairy products.
Unfortunately, that's just not true. Besides, most dairy products are homogenized and can contain steroids and antibiotics that kill off good bacteria in the digestive system. Not to mention, the human body needs magnesium to make use of dietary calcium. That's why Youngevity developed OsteoFX Plus, containing bioavailable plant-derived forms of vitamin D3, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and glucosamine sulfate. OsteoFX Plus is formulated to support healthy bones and joints. Not to mention, OsteoFX Plus tastes great, unlike other products that taste like chalk or dirt. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.